as we bid farewell to Crazy Hot Market, it'll be IZW Women's Championship action up next here at IZW Monster. I'm Ethan Lawmaster, accompanied by Josh Davian, calling the action here tonight.
Well, this has been a night full of opportunities, and this match is no exception. We're going to continue on that opportunity right here, right now.
As we welcome the Undead Bride, Su Yung, to IZW. An undead anomaly, spotted all throughout history over the past century, but now finds herself here at IZW. Ready to step up to the brand new IZW Women's Champion, Miss Paradise.
Su Yung has just been such an incredible competitor throughout the independent scene. Very rarely nowadays can you find somebody who has truly dedicated their craft like Su Yung has.
And tonight, she's out for blood and out for gold. But what a challenge awaits her. In the form of her opponent tonight, the champion, Miss Paradise.
And gentlemen, the show is about to begin.
But Sue, stick to the sideshow. The main attraction has arrived.
And gentlemen,
Now, Josh, you've been alongside me for Miss Paradise's journey through the ranks here at IZW. She's come such a far way, capturing that IZW Women's Championship.
I mean, you look at a competitor who has it all, athleticism, charisma, and especially in an industry where athleticism and looks are almost everything, she has those qualities as well. It's why she's the IZW Women's Champion. It's why she's one of the most well-traveled veterans on the independents today. And now it's a great opportunity to continue to prove why she's the champion against Su Yung.
And she'll prove it with her first defense tonight, as we throw it to Miranda Morales for the announcement.
Introducing first the challenger, summoned from the undead realm. She is the bloody undead bride, Su Yung. And her opponent from the kick line of the Strand Theater, she is the reigning IZW Women's Champion, Miss Paradise!
Her suit shining just as much as the gold in her arms. The IZW Women's Championship will be on the line.
And talk about two polar opposites here, Ethan, but just as dangerous competitors despite how opposite they are.
And put yourself in Miss Paradise's boots for a minute.
Let's do it.
Facing a competitor as unpredictable, as chaotic as Su Yung, what do you have to do to combat a competitor like that?
Well, I think that what is going to benefit Miss Paradise here is the different varieties of wrestling techniques that she has in her parasol. It's one of the things that's going to be able to combat that unpredictability. But at the same time, this is essentially a chess match. If you're not making the right calls, you're going to lose.
As bell is rung, we are underway, and not even AB is safe from the Undead Bride.
And Miss Paradise obviously a little apprehensive. Even as confident as a champion as she is, I can't say I blame her.
But now building up the courage to approach the Undead Bride. Put some mist on it. daring Paradise to try. But Sue's not waiting any longer. Paradise making use of her agility. Nails the arm drag, sending Sue into the corner.
And once again, just like you questioned earlier, how do you counter an undead bride? Just like that.
Gotta rely on her evasiveness, her agility to outpace the challenger. Maybe poking the bear here, Josh.
Well, she'll either learn or she won't, one way or the other. It's gonna happen.
It's the confidence that Paradise has built up, the confidence of a champion. But Sue, able to reverse, Paradise lying in wait. Paradise able to evade. Counting him up. And nails that kick in the corner. But Sue smartly going to the outside. Oh my God! Swinging one of the children at ringside. Paradise out there to meet her. Tries for the Rana, but caught in the arms. Sending Su Yung into the barricade.
Well, and what I don't know if our viewers at home realize is that Paradise is not exactly the biggest competitor, so it is extremely impressive that she is able to use all of her body and all of the momentum to be able to take down some of her competitors.
I'd argue between her and Alice Blair, she's one of the smallest competitors in IZW history. Now traded chops, but Su Yung out on the apron, dangerous place to be.
Oh my gosh!
Showtape palm strike by Su Yung. Oh my God! On the apron with a sidewalk slam. That has to be devastating for the champ.
Yeah, definitely not an ideal situation right here. The champ has to compose herself and be able to get back into this thing. The advantage is definitely Su Young's right now.
This is a major opening for Su Yung. Now going to work on the champ. No. Onto the floor! As if the apron wasn't bad enough.
I mean, I feel like it's an unfair advantage for the undead in this situation. Yeah, I don't know how much they can actually feel when it comes to falling on concrete, but I can assure you that Miss Paradise, is 100% an alive human being, and she definitely felt all of that.
I guarantee you, if there's anything Su Yung feels, it's hunger. For flesh, for gold, for anything in between. At some point, the Undead Bride's got to take this back into the ring. Finish the job, secure that championship.
And you go again into talking about the different styles between these two. Su Yung is very slow, methodical. There is an undead thought process between everything that we are seeing here. Miss Paradise, on the other hand, very quick, very flat. Well, I don't know if this is 100% legal here, but I guess we're going to go with it.
That kendo stick already frayed as is. And Su Yung is going to put it to good use in her efforts to secure that championship. Paradise trying to snatch it away from the Undead Bride, and she will.
Very smart move. I mean, she's already felt the concrete. A kendo stick is probably not as effective as concrete is, but she's not going to find out.
It's just going to apply more damage to that back. As Su Yung is here, dropping all her weight across the lower lumbars. Now lock it down, Miss Paradise. Grabbing a hold of the arms. Romero special.
Ethan, I'm not sure if you know this, but human bodies are not designed to bend that way.
It's flexible.
Even the flexible ones, frankly.
Yes. As flexible as Miss Paradise may be, the spine has a limit. And Su Yung is pushing it.
Sue.
Looking for the kill, but Miss Paradise is ready. Rolling Su Yung through, cross body. By Miss Paradise to take up the championship. No. But Miss Paradise keeping up the assault. This is the opening she's been looking for. As Su Yung wants to slam that door in her face. Miss Paradise, though, not going down easily. Russian leg sweep. Taking down Miss Paradise, covered by Su Yung. But only a 2.
I mean, even when you're going up against an obstacle that you can scout, but it's still an element that you don't necessarily see or understand, she's still going to do everything that she can to fight this undead demon.
It's the determination of a champion, the drive of a champion. And we see it in Miss Paradise. And she has to tap into that if she wants to take that championship home. If she wants to keep her place at the top of the women's division. Miss Paradise, though, cutting Sue down the sides, rolls her through, back to her feet, and nails the flatliner.
I mean, what a great comeback right there from Miss Paradise. This match still far from over, but momentum swing is a huge thing here, and you've got to think that she's just bought herself some time. Champion's advantage. I mean, if both women are down, she still retains.
But most importantly, buying that time to recover. Buying that time to think of what to do from here to put away Su Yung. As Sue is stunned. And Paradise is not far behind. Get to the draw, dropping Su Yung. But the Undead Bride will not stay down. Leg lariat. Drops the challenger, but will it be enough for the 3? Only a 2 from Riff AB.
I mean, Miss Paradise, Miss Paradise is an extremely smart competitor. She can do just about anything to put away her opponent, but when you are as cold and calculating as Su Yung is, it's going to take a little bit more than what we currently see.
But right now, Miss Paradise taking it to the top. Su Yung, right up there to meet her.
Ethan, this can only end in so many ways.
And it ends with Su Yung doing everything she can to fight off the powerbomb attempt, but it's no use. Sit out powerbomb by Miss Paradise, but it'll not be enough to retain. One hand rising from the grave.
And what a haunting image that even is in and of itself.
Expect nothing less from the Undead Bride, a serious challenge in Miss Paradise's first defense.
A lot of wrestling fans think that a powerbomb is really taking a lot of effort out of the person receiving it, which is 100% true, but it almost takes out the same amount of effort from the person giving the maneuver itself, especially when that competitor is a much bigger competitor than you are.
And especially with Paradise feeling it in that lower back after all the assault that Su Yung has put on it.
Yeah, she's got quite a crunchy concrete spine at this point. Oh no.
Once again, played it with a power bomb, but it will not be enough to secure the championship. Sue will have to try a lot harder than that. That's right, young man.
Every millisecond counts.
But in this case, the gloves aren't coming off. They're going on. As Su Yung is looking for that mandible claw. And sinking the claws in. Tries with a mandible slam. But that time, Paradise able to evade with a cover attempt. Su Yung back up to her feet. Tries for the kick, but caught up onto the shoulders. Tries for the panic switch, but that time, Paradise able to escape. Nails the kick, knocking the mist out of her mouth. And steps up, Codebreaker. And Paradise defeats the Undead Bride.
On a huge momentum change with that brutal kick and then just the spray. At that point, Paradise saw her opportunity. She took advantage. She retains the IZW Women's Championship.
And if Psycho Circus wasn't enough to stop Miss Paradise, if the Undead Bride Su Yung wasn't enough to stop Miss Paradise, there's nothing stopping our IZW Women's Champion. And on the night that a Utah icon retires, there's no better way to send off the IZW Women's Division than with a Utah native to retaining that championship.
Whole locker room of competition awaiting this